Hi guys, it's Avalon. So today we are doing a seed haul. I am super excited about this. I have so many seeds. I think I have maybe like 40 seeds that I want to do this year. I am really excited about it. My first time gardening, it was sort of like experimental. The next year, which was 2021, I did a little bit more, just slight more research, just trying to figure out like what I should do, how I should do it, things like that. And this year I have gone all out. Like I have been like bit by the gardening bug. In my last video you see that I mapped out my space. I did some preparation for my raised bed gardening, and I also use like these amazing papers that I got. It's basically like resources, right, that I received from Botanical Interests. On their website they have free resources that help you to like organize your thoughts and plan for your garden. I stuck it in this very old green binder that I had, and I basically put a lot of their resources in this binder, and I use like these clear inserts, and I really like it because I have a sucky memory, and this helps me keep everything like organized. So in this first sleeve, I basically have like this companion seed guide that I like to use. Actually that one is from farmersalmanac.com. And then I was able to get a shopping list printed out, which basically just helps to keep me organized, because I already did some doubling up on some seeds and I was like, crap, did not mean to do that. But so have everything like written out, and I separated like my food items from my flowers so that I have like a clear mind of everything that I have. And then they also have like an indoor outdoor sewing guide that I utilize now. Really helpful, has just about all the seeds that you will need on there. It has these calendars that I filled in for February already, so there's a lot of things that I need to do this month. I need to get like a head start because time is flying. And then they also have like this indoor seed guide, which is really helpful. So it has like where you sowed the seed, the rate of germination. You can write down like if you transplanted those little seedlings, and then also future recommendations for future self, for future Avalon, to remember, hey, don't do this or don't do that. One of the last things that they have are that I really enjoy are these grids, which are basically like you could just map out your garden, and I really like that. Like I basically drew my garden space and some of like the container gardening area that I want to do, as well as like my raised bed. So on this one, I'm going to be writing out where every seed is going to go, according to how how the sun is shown on the raised beds. So I have east, west, north, and south written, just so I can remember, okay, the sun comes from whatever, the east, and that's where I should be paying attention as far as like putting tall or short seedlings in, and knowing how tall these plants grow so that I'm not shading plants from sun, you know. Anyway, so that's really helpful for me. So if you guys are interested, go on to Botanical Interest, find those really helpful resources to help keep you in track, especially if you are a visual person and need to write things down. That's really helpful. So I have a ton of seeds, and this is like my little carrying case that I keep it in right now. I bought this from Dollar Tree, and I really like it. It's just I'm able to like see my seeds. But anyway, I'm just gonna get started on these seeds because I have a ton. So some of the seeds that I started off with, because I have these off to the side, I'm going to be doing some winter sowing. So I want to do some winter sowing with some onions. So basically I'm going to be putting these onions in some soil, sticking them outside for the winter, and letting them do their stratification process, which is basically they need like this cold period to help them germinate. So wish me luck on that. We'll see what happens. So I got these 4 different seeds from Baker Creek. And I'm supposed to have intermediate day onions according to the zone that I live in, but for some reason some of these say short day, but I'm sure when I typed it into Baker Creek, these were the ones that came up. So we'll see what happens. Everything is an experiment. So one of the first ones I pick up right now is the yard long bean. This one is actually called Bodhi in my country, and we usually like curry this, and it's like delicious. I hope to grow this one on a trellis because they grow really long. They grow like to a yard or longer, so that's really amazing. And this seed is from, oh, Lake Valley Seeds. Never heard of them, but I saw them in one of my local garden stores, and I was like, ah. Thai basil, super excited about that as well. I want to do some corn this year. Try it in a container and see what happens. So wish me luck. If you have any sort of advice on that, let me know. Zinnias, I got this from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree packets are really, really helpful. Have a lot of information on the back of it. Yeah. Serrano Peppers. I have broccoli, cauliflower. Okay. And Dollar Tree is really cool because it's well, in my area, $1.25, not $1 anymore. But you can really get some decent seeds there. So check out Dollar Tree if you have one in your area. Botanical Interest, I really like their seed packets as well. On the back has a lot of information about when to sow, how to sow, has like a little picture of what the seedling looks like, which is really awesome. Yeah, I like their packets. Oh, chamomile. I love chamomile tea, so I'm excited to grow this. It grows really beautifully as well, and to dry it so I can have my own homemade chamomile tea. Botanical Interest gives free seeds, so these are lettuce, and I'm really excited about that as well. Baker Creek sells this nata pino, okay, and I'm really excited for that because not everybody likes spice, and I'm planning on doing some really creative things with that. Craig's Grande jalapenos, so these grow fairly large, so that's good for stuffing. Spinach, green onion, red cord chantenay, and of course I got two of these because I forgot that I had one from Dollar Tree, so I bought one from Botanical Interest. Like, I can't resist Botanical Interest. Their packets are so beautiful. Carrot, again, this one's the Tonda di Parigi. These are small. I'm going to do these in a container. These are Nasturtiums. First time growing a lot of flowers, so I'm really excited about these. These are so pretty. These are the Fiesta blend. Zinnias. This is a pretty green one. This is called Envy. All right. Celery. One of the seeds I should be starting like within the next like week or so. Zinnias from Dollar Tree. Beautiful full zinnias. Beets. I love beets. I bought a few like beans as well. So this one is the top crop bush. Interesting. Thyme. I want to grow and dry my own herbs, so that's going to be a nice project for the summer. Summer squash, which I didn't have any luck growing last year at all. Cabbage, which is more of a cool crop, but I have it now. This other kind of zinnia from Dollar Tree. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. And Cosmos. Never grew this either, and I'm excited about that. Cilantro I have. Peppermint. Okay, a lot of these things are just to like grow and dry. Look at this beautiful tomato from Fairy Moore's. Oh my gosh. Cherokee purple. Yeah. Super excited about growing this one. Oregano. Lavender. Italian parsley. Look how cool this bell pepper mix is from Dollar Tree. All different colors. If I grow a white one, I'm going to flip out. It's going to be so amazing. Regular green peppers. Cayenne pepper. This one I want to grow and dry. This one's going to be really delicious. And make my own cayenne pepper. How cool is that? Large cherry tomato. Beefsteak tomato. and cucumbers. This is a great starter item to have in your garden. So I have the yellow summer squash, the crookneck. Tomatillos, yes. First time growing this, and it grows so cool, like in this husk. I can't wait to try it. A different kind of cosmos. I bought a lot of flowers this year. Of course, I doubled up again from Fairy Morse. I forgot that I even bought cosmos at Dollar Tree. Marigolds, really great for pest prevention. A different kind of cucumber. This is the Market More. This is the Muncher. Winter squash, which I'm going to grow a little bit later on in the year. Some more cilantro because I doubled up again. This one's the Blue Lake bean from Dollar Tree. Roma Tomato. I want to try to can some tomatoes this year. Eggplants. I love eggplants. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okra. Never grew okra before, so this will be a experiment as well. And these two seed packets, they're from Trinidad. I was born in Trinidad. And this is a pimento pepper, which is like a sweet, not sweet, but on the sweeter side, not as spicy, cooking flavor pepper. So I'm really excited about growing this. I want to grow a bunch and freeze it. And this one is called Cilantro or Shadow Benny, which is in the family of cilantro. So this right here, I am extremely excited to try and grow from seed. Last year I found a plant, but this year I want to grow from seed. I also have kale in these little pods that I got from a local supermarket, and I harvested basil from a plant that I had last year. And I say these are my basil seeds that I harvested last year. I have it in this little clear container, and I'm so excited to be able to harvest my own seed and then grow it next year. So we'll see what happens with that. So that's my seed haul, guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me going over these seeds. I am super excited for this year. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have such a great time. And I think gardening is such a great hobby, and you know, if you're considering it, definitely get into it and let me know what you are growing this year as well. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.